Hello, everyone. Thank you, friends, for joining the session. So every day we are doing some wisdom and meditation session. So in this part, we are going to the book You Forever and Conversation with God. In a week, we are doing the two books, 2 days, one book. So today we'll go through the You Forever, chapter 4. Yesterday we went to chapter 3. So we'll continue with the same. So let me share the slides. So if anyone joined new, the book we are discussing is You Forever by Lobsang Rampa. This book talks about the deeper spiritual insights, right? About the meditation experiences, how the human body is, what a different aura, the karmic balance, how energy shapes the body, and various topics, and also about the enlightenment. And the author is Lobsang Rampa. He is a Tibetan author, very well known. And he has many other books, including The Third Eye, which is also one of the famous books. So, yeah, reading these books gives us a lot of wisdom and helps us to understand the deeper concepts also. So today we'll go through the chapter 4. So yesterday in the chapter 3, we understood about the etheric layer which surrounds the body, is very close to our human body. It forms a thin layer around the human body, and based on our body energy, it expands or it shrinks, right? If we are in a relaxed and positive mood, then it expands. If you're in stressful state, right? If you are tired, then the energy shrinks. It has both electric and magnetic in nature. So beyond, now next to this etheric layer, this comes the aura, which is also again a layer which expands even more beyond this etheric layer, which expands few feet over all the human body. And this not only is the etheric body, it shows most of the energy, how our energy is. But this aura shows about everything about a person. It reflects your inner self, how your thoughts are, your reactions, your health, everything about you. And it also reflects the over self, who are truly you are, your connection about your soul, your over self. That can also, and how spiritual you are, at what level you are, everything can be seen by the aura, how your aura colors are, how much feet is expanding. So based on these things, yeah, we can tell. So what aura reveals? As I said, it shows health and illness. If a person is healthy or is going through any illness, those things can be seen in the aura. But if a healthy person, then aura is very bright and it expands. Otherwise, for an ill person, the aura is shrink and easily it can be seen. And it also reflects your emotions, what you're thinking, what you're feeling. And based on that, it constantly changes. And we also learned about the 7 energy centers or 7 chakras, right, in the last session on the Sunday. So for each chakra also we have each color. So whenever that any chakra, if we are positive or if it's more active, then that can be seen as a bright color. If any imbalance in any chakra, then that color can be seen as a dull. So based on that also, we can say which chakras are active or where you need to work on or which emotions you still need to work on. So these things can be easily told by seeing an aura. And as I said, indicates spiritual level. How much spiritual at what level, by seeing someone who is clairvoyant, they can easily tell them. When our third eye or right energy center it opens, then people becomes more clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentient, lot of powers they get. So they can easily see what a normal eyes can see. They can hear beyond what our ears can hear, right? They can messages or thoughts beyond, right? Not just a normal thoughts and imagination, but they get a lot beyond messages. They can connect, they can see beyond this physical world. So these things happens, and it mirror of the soul. So what we truly are inside, how our emotions state, what we have been, or what challenges, what type of karmas, everything can be reflected in this aura. So it just as a mirror, who you are inside is being reflected outside by this color of this aura. So this aura and death. So during death, the aura also fades slowly. As the etheric body also we said, right? It lasts for some time and then it slowly fades because it's the energy. But the aura, most of the time, if a person is ill and he's going to die, before only the aura will slowly starts fading away. It becomes weak. By seeing that, a person can tell that, this person will be living or is about to die. No, those things also people can predict by seeing the aura. I think many of the masters or some people they say, right, by seeing a person that he is not healthy or he's going to die soon. So these things can be easily predictable. And even before the person die, if it is too much illness or serious, then before they die, the aura can be completely it's fades away. And here author says if someone who is very healthy and just because they normally die or without due to an accident or some incident, if a healthy person dies, then even after that their aura can be stays for some time and then it slowly starts fades away, but it can be seen for some time. So that is gradual, it's not instant, right? So if immediately a person dies, it doesn't mean that it's happening suddenly. It's happened gradually. There's a process, right? For ill person or anything, it can be seen before itself by seeing the aura and all. Unless the extreme cases, it happens a sudden that then we cannot know. But normally, for a regular normal person, based on aura, we can tell easily how his health is going to be, how long he can survive, or what is happening inside him. So the same way as the aura is, brain activity after death. So even a person dies, the brain works for some time. We said, right, the brain has electrics, magnetic waves, it produces electricity, just like how we have electricity at home, the same way. So even if the body dies, if the soul leaves, then what happens? Still there is some energy or electricity left in the brain, so it still functions for some time. And energy remains temporarily for some time, it remains active, and then slowly it stops working. So life leaves the body gradually, aura may still be visible. So still some activity because every organ, every part has its own way of functioning. So everything doesn't stop immediately when a person dies. Everything has its own time. Slowly, slowly they stop working the different organs or different parts of the body. The etheric body also will leave immediately or sometimes it stays because it's energy depending on the person's energy it shows, but the aura also can sometimes stay as a very weak. If it's a normal death then it stays, otherwise if any illness or anything it may fade away early also. So these are all interconnected, right? Everything happens based on our energy, our thoughts, emotions, how the body is, it reflects in all of these things. So what is the difference between etheric and aura? Right, etheric body is mostly the energy body, is very close to our human body, the first layer with just on the top of a physical layer of the skin, you can say the first thing comes is the etheric body and then comes the aura. So both have same, that romantic in nature, but aura is more finer and higher energy. It reflects everything. Aura only, etheric body only shows your energy, but aura shows and tells more things. It defines you everything, right? Etheric may remain like a ghost. As yesterday we said, right? If a person who dies, even after you know they done the cemetery or their body, it's still the energy, the etheric energy we can see as bluish or greenish color. It's still there and slowly it leaves. If as people suddenly they see, they may think something is going on or some soul or some ghost is there, but it's just energy. It's nothing to do with any ghost or anything. It just these energies are slowly they are fading away. It doesn't happen immediately. And aura reflects the true self, what you are truly, with what it reflects. Right? We can just say it reflects the characteristics of a person, defines the person. So the shape of aura, it's like an egg shape, right? It's there overall your body from head to toe, everything, and it's expand more, few feet away. For more spiritual masters or gods like Sai Baba and other, great masters who have lived, for them it goes up to a room or a house or some feet around, or a big place or auditorium where so many people are there, their aura can be expanded so much because that much energy or they are the spiritually they are highly evolved, so their aura can spread so much. For a normal person, it extends up to few feet around him. So it surrounds the entire body. It extends several feet outward and taps near the feet. So it's completely there overall and it forms as a egg shape. And based on our thoughts and emotions, it changes the color, it expands, it shrinks, just like the etheric body. There is a vibration and the frequency, so it changes. It's not constant that once aura is formed, it will be there. Sometimes there is a holes also. If you think too much low and negative, then the aura, there forms a holes where negativity enters also. It's just our thoughts and emotions. So when we think more positive, we are in a happy and good mood, then the aura is very strong. At the time, whatever we do, right, we attract the similar right people, the right situations, everything. When we're in lower emotions, we attract the same. So the aura is acts as a protective shield also. So what you think and do, the similar way you attract. So maintaining your aura throughout the day is very, very important. So colors in the aura, the color shows the vibrations. It reflects your thoughts and emotions. Here each color, as I said, the different colors will be shown. Normally, a person, these are mix of blue and green, mostly red. Some people they see easily, they can identify blue, or some people they easily identify red. Right? Depends on the person also. But the overall, the seven colors is seven energy center, the seven rainbows, everything is seven. They're all the universal colors. These are the main seven colors, right? Vibji or what we say. Through that only the aura is also being shown based on our thoughts. If a highly spiritual, they have more purple or indigo color or a golden color aura. And for others, they keep on changing, from red to green or blue based on our thoughts and emotion. And as the author says, truth versus lies also visible in colors. If someone says truth or he's lying, that can be also shown by the aura. An example, if someone says lies, their aura colors changes to green or yellow. If there is some master or someone who is clairvoyant, he can easily identify what other person is saying, what his emotions, he is anger, jealous, is telling lie, or he's truthful, he's honest. Everything can be shown by the colors of the aura. So that much it defines everything about you. Right? So we should be careful when we are in the masters or somewhere what we are speaking, what we are thinking. It can be easily identified. So halo and higher energy. As we said, the aura is there. Halo is the top part of the aura. A person on top of the head, there is a circle or it's there in more on a golden or bluish color. It's for the highly spiritual masters. They have that golden aura. They have, we say, right, on their head, we can see some circle or it kind of lotus. That means they are consciousness or they are highly enlightened. It represents that. And brighter and spiritual people, it looks like a lotus and energy at the top. So for some masters or some highly evolved spiritual people, we can see the golden or this bluish part or a circle on the top of the head. That means it represents them as a higher energy or they are pure consciousness. So just like the etheric body, can we see the aura? Yes, it is possible. But again, we need patience and practice. It exists even if unseen. Here author says just like the air we breathe, we don't see the air, but still it exists, right? So the same way, even if we don't see, we need to believe, we need to trust that auras exist. It's like air around us, requires practice to see. The more and more we practice or do meditation or practice spiritual things, just like the etheric body, right? You can go and as you start seeing etheric body or something, and slowly, gradually, you can improve and you can see the aura colors also. It requires practice and belief is important. So when we do more and more meditation energy, when our third eye center gets activated, right, we see colors, visions, and more, then we can get these capabilities also to see this aura, etheric body, and all. So for this, more practice and more meditation is very important. Then it's easy to achieve, easy to see, but not everyone will see also. Again, who needs, they will get it, but it is possible also. So the colors in daily life. See, these colors, the aura colors we have, everyone based, it develops based on thoughts and emotions. But other than that, what clothes we use in our house, what colors we have, or when we go out in the office or some places, What colors are they? They also impact the aura, if they are, there are positive colors, bright, good colors, then our state of mind also will be good, by seeing some colors, some places we feel so good. But when we go to some places, we feel, I don't feel like staying. And when we wear some clothes also, sometimes we feel happy, but some colors we don't like it. So those things also impact our aura. If those colors matches our aura, then it helps us stay balanced. If we are wearing some opposite colors, that means again, we don't feel that. It influences our mood and health also. So vibrations create harmony or conflict. So how these colors, different colors we use in our day-to-day life, they also can impact our mood or health. And when we wear the similar colors, right, seven chakra colors or any of those things, they can improve or activating them, or even it can improve our health also. They say, having the light colors or putting plants near a home or listening to good positive music, these also helps in expanding your aura. But when we go to some parties, there are loud music, shouting, screaming, right? Those things also disturb our aura. We cannot be balanced or stable, it impacts us. So, listening to pleasant music, going in nature, wearing good positive colors. So, these things will help us in maintaining and balanced state. So, these colors can also impact our aura or our mood or health. So, if we have the right colors, they enhance, or if we have the opposite color, then they disturb. So with this, we can identify, okay, is this when we wear something and when we go based on our thoughts and emotions, we can know, okay, this color is good for me or this color is impacting me. We can do a self check and we can get to know that. So friends, the summary of this chapter. So aura is a reflection of your inner self, who we are, right? It shows everything about a person. It shows health, emotion, thoughts. It changes with the condition of the person, right? It's not the same. Health can sometimes we get ill, but again we recover, right? So it doesn't stay constant, but every time in the whatever we are in the present moment, that it reflects the thoughts, emotion, the health, everything. Colors, vibrations affecting the life. So based on colors, also it affects our life and the thoughts and mood. So we should choose the right colors. And having the good atmosphere is also very important. So the reflection points to reflect upon: what kind of energy do I carry daily? Do some people or places affect my energy? So if you visit somewhere, some people, so do you feel good or it affects you? You can do just a self check. What can I improve in my inner state to maintain my aura? What can I do, right? Doing positive things, positive actions, your emotions, how you can improve so that you can balance that. So these are some of the reflection points you can think and reflect upon. So thank you, friends. I hope this was helpful to you all, this chapter. Yes. So we have some time. So if anyone has any questions or want to share anything, you can, unmute yourself. You can share your thoughts or anything. That's why normally, our parents or anyone say when you go out, when you come back, wash your feet or take bath. That's because whatever we have, collected from the people, place, environment, once we come, we cleanse, then we can again repack. We can, become balanced again. If there is anything irritation or mood swings, that will become normal. So practicing these simple things can help us. Yes. Yes, Chandraji, please go ahead.
Good evening, Masters. It's a very interesting way you brought it, Apurvaji. It's so clear. Absolutely. Because I was just thinking, what is the use of this aura? It's because we are not going to get it. Only we associate that with some divine personalities or higher people who is something who achieved or obtained something high in their life. We can always relate to that. But now I understand this is for everybody. It's not just from one personality. That's our mind made that kind of division, hierarchy. We are all anybody. I can see aura if I want around you on that Apurva. And the colors, very, very, very important. The aura, because I used to find it all the time. I used to feel it. Now, recently, I have to just say something in Chennai. I was in the hotel for 3 days. Is that Chennai? No, no, sorry, not Chennai. In New York, I stayed in a hotel last week, 3 days. And that hotel is pretty good, well, and I don't know, it may be some Marriott branch or something. But inside the room, it's a huge, big room, everything nice, beautifully done. You know what? The color of the wall, close to the wall thing. Absolutely, for me, I get all sorts of imagination. It is like all black with the dark blue coming out of it. It's like it's a painting is thrown on the wall. And it is really, then slowly, if I turn the side, I can feel the aura of colors so fast. For me, even to myself, I'll go and change myself if I don't feel it. But I can see it on the wall. It's coming like some wild animal is going to come to you, or some kind of ghost, or something is coming from there. The whole wall in the side. I can't even turn that side. I was sleeping this way. I was so scared, saying Sai Gayatri, all those kind of stuff. I was really, really, the whole room was, morning I get up, that's fine. But how can you sleep when the lights are all on? Because this one is so scary to me. The whole room felt beautiful area got spoiled by that aura. I told the next day morning to the manager, the hotel front desk, whoever planned this, it's very wrong. It has a very bad non-spiritual atmosphere it creates, and also the aura of that designs are very bad. Immediately change it. I told them that's there, they have to change, otherwise nobody will come to those rooms. It's not at all. When you said it, colors, I felt really, that's my recent, very scary example, whatever it is. That's great. This is the very inspiring subject, which we didn't know. I was wondering what is the use of knowing aura, but you have given some, there are some points he has given. Everything has got some inspirational points. That's what I like this thing. Yeah.
See, these are all about our human body, our health, and all, right? We don't know normally, but now when we understand, everything is related. See, based on the colors, based on the food, right? The chakra colors or the vibgyor, the food, the fruits, vegetables. When we eat those colors, also, right? They help us improve our health or
Colors.
activate some of the chakras. Yes. So
And
colors play an
also,
important role in our life.
yeah, one more thing I want to add is I learned Reiki and I did it. Whenever you do Reiki, you have to clear all the bad things from you. You can get that magnetic effect that is coming to your hand when they are lying down. You have to do like this. So that is really the bad kind of, maybe that's etheric or whatever. It's coming from there. So we have to go and drop it in the trash or somewhere. That's what we have to do. So, and also between two people, sometimes you can feel, if we think it's electromagnetic thing, no, it is a kind of this aura from the body energy.
Yes.
That's what it is. Yeah, that's very good. I like this. I'm glad I could get to attend. Thank you, Apurva.
Yeah, nowadays we get some different aura machines or various gadgets are there from where we can check. Some of the online apps are there where we can check our aura. It's not, for fun, but, when we see we can improve or we can work, where I need to focus. It just shows where we are in which state. So it's really helps us. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Hmm. And also the hollow is very good.
Mm. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Chandraji, for sharing back and welcome back.
Hmm.
So, yeah, it's a wonderful session. So, definitely, aura, we all know about aura, but in detail, we should know this concept because as we are in the spiritual practice or meditator, even not for the meditator, everyone should know. So, how to protect our aura? Like the same thing, we discussed many things, right? We cannot avoid day-to-day life many things. We have to go to the parties and we have to go to the outside for the hospitals or wherever the low energies are there. But make sure how you cleanse your aura and how you protect your aura. These three things. Meditation is compulsory, right? Meditation will protect and increase your aura, and satsang and swadhyaya and wherever we have the spiritual places. When you visit any the spiritual places, temples, or anywhere, you will feel that, the peace and bliss, right? You can gain back. And these colors, and definitely the aura is not constant, as Apurva said. It will change time by time, and it varies. But we have to we definitely take care of our aura, like in our immune system, like for physical body, like what we do, like we do exercise and we take good food, right? For aura, if you practice regular meditation, and we know the complete concept of aura, how to the different, you can try different, the wearing the colors and different colors, and also listening them and the music, and all these things will add value to your aura. And but meditation is must to improve the aura. That's what we see. And try to be with the masters, try to meet the great masters. When you meet masters, right, you are in that aura field, because every spiritual master, they have aura like 1 to 2 feet, or some great masters, it expands the whole community, right? So try to be with masters, and be participates in satsangs, and any bhajans, and everywhere try to, but other things anyway we have to do, right? So the same thing. Yeah, it's very good concept. Yeah, thank you, Apurva. Thank you, Chandraji.
Can I say just one line add to that? In that room, in my fear, I usually say Sai Ram all the time, but this time, automatically I came from Madras, Chennai, and seeing all the masters, please, good masters, you all be here with me in this room. Don't leave me alone with this monster, this side. I was praying. Couldn't sleep, so I get up, sit. I don't want to meditate even, but I call the masters. I said, Masters, please come, because I have felt certain energy in those, pyramids. So I called them. Please, you be with you in this room. Then only I slept. Thank you. That's it, sir.
Yes, definitely. We all have our spirit guides and angels with us. We'll know when we study more in the upcoming books, right? We'll definitely know. So they're all there to protect us. But again, it's just our mentally we fear in some places. But sensing the energy is in some places, sensing the people, the color, that is good, so that we can, stay there, or we can balance, or we can go away from there. But again, no need to carry any fear before going to some place. Okay, what will happen, this, that. When we have that fear, that also shrinks the aura. So if we are more positive and strong, then the aura is also strong. So it's always based on our thoughts. So yes, that's friends. Okay, friends, so with this, let's go into the meditation. So friends, as usual, we'll be doing the breath mindfulness meditation. The posture is very simple. As you see in the picture, sit comfortably on your chair, sofa, or floor, anywhere you can sit. Take a good back support. And the posture is just clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, and cross your leg at ankle. And just observe your normal natural breath. Don't forcefully inhale or exhale, just observe. In the beginning of the meditation, you can take a few deep breaths. Some people immediately they cannot observe the breath, they cannot notice it. So for that, you can take few deep breaths in the starting of the meditation. But after that, just observe how breath is going in and coming out. As you observe the breath, slowly your thoughts get reduced. After some time, you may even feel, there is no breath, there is nothing, you don't feel anything around you. You feel everything is empty. That is what the meditative state. So don't analyze, don't think what's happening. Just be a witness, whatever happening, just observe. And till the end of the meditation, try to, don't open your eyes, try to continue it. Even if you get thoughts or get distracted in between, that's okay. Again, bring your awareness back to the breath and continue your meditation. So I'll play the music and guidance. So let's do this meditation. Dear friends, dear masters,
Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Clasp your hands, fingers into fingers, and gently place it on your lap. Observe your in-breath and your out-breath. Don't forcefully inhale or exhale. Just observe your normal, natural breath. Be with your breath, dear friend. Let thoughts come and go. When you observe your breath, your mind becomes empty. Our goal is to empty the mind. Be with your breath, dear friends. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. Be with your breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to merge into that emptiness. Experience the emptiness inside you, around you. Feel the energy within you. Bring your awareness back to the body. Recollect your experiences. What did you see? And how did you feel? Relax and feel your body.
Friends, at this moment, let's express gratitude be grateful to your parents, teachers, and mentors. Be grateful to your friends, family members, and everyone you know. Be grateful to plants, animals, and the Mother Nature. Be grateful to all the technology and devices which we are using, through which we are all connected. Whenever you are ready, gently place your palm on your eye for 5 seconds and then slowly open your eyes. Thank you, friends. Slowly come out of your meditation. I hope you all had a good, pleasant meditation. It was peaceful and a lot of energies, and I could sense it. So thank you for joining. We'll meet you all tomorrow. So friends, normally the Friday we have only the meditation, but this week we'll have the wisdom session followed by the meditation. So tomorrow we'll meet you all at the 9 p.m. Central Time. So please join accordingly. Thank you. Have a good day and good night, everyone.